Hey, you have asked, and therefore I have to answer. This is the real Manos 3. Celebrating 400 subscribers. I can't believe it, I know. But Servo and I are here, and I'll do most of the talking. Now, I just want to take 1 second to thank all of you for subscribing, watching, commenting, and you've all been excellent. Blown Stuff Up Dude, and King, and Eris Labs, and Geekvolution, and Dread Pirate, and PM Night. And many, many more. You were all just amazing. It's been great hooking up with all of you, and Mini Kachi too. All you guys are great. Anyway, let's start with the questions, and I'm just gonna read these off. Last time I wrote them down in a notebook. It's like I'm so dumb. I could just read it off the computer here. All right. King 1912 asks, number 1. If you had to pick one book to read for the rest of your life, what would it be? And I assume comic book series. That obviously is going to be Batman. Now, if it's just a book to just read over and over again, I'd probably say maybe The Absolute Sandman. Number 2, what is the worst movie you've ever seen and why? And believe it or not, King, it's not Titanic. It's going to be an actual bad film. It is Monster A Go-Go. It's an MST3K movie from, I think, the 4th season. It was just before they did Manos, Hands of Fate. And it literally does fail on every level of filmmaking. It's, let's see, there's no special effects. The monster looks bad, and they pull some weird pseudoscience crap to say there was no monster, even though there was one and everything's perfectly fine, and time travel, blah, blah. The lighting is bad. You know, when I watch a movie, I shouldn't be complaining about the lighting. You know, that's something that, sound, lighting, that should not be fucked up. But it was. You can't see people's faces. You can't hear dialogue. The cast changes mid-film. It's horrible. It's not entertaining, and it's not entertaining in a fun. It's not bad in a fun way, like Troll 2, for instance. It's just bad. And if I had a second, now if you say, oh, that's not fair, it's an MST3K film. A non-MST3K worst film ever is The Apple. It's 1980 disco musical. Now I know what you're saying. Sounds like quality, but it's really awful. It's not even good disco. It's a future disco musical about. It takes place in 1994, where the world is ruled by a disco producer who's evil, and he forces the whole world to dance once a day. It doesn't matter if they're conducting surgery; they have to dance to this one song. And it's obviously made by people who hated disco, because the disco is not fun to listen to, not even in a cheesy way. There's not one catchy song in this whole goddamn movie, and the movie just ends. There's like this war between the hippies and the disco guys, and it ends when God comes in a white Lincoln Continental and just destroys the world and ends it. And it's awful. It's not even fun. It's a shitty film. Monster Go-Go and The Apple are the 2 worst films I've ever seen. Alright. In honor of hitting 400 subscribers, I will do a theme week of your choosing. And so what will it be? And, well, we already did Quentin Tarantino week. And you've done a lot of things I would like you to have seen you do. We'll talk about it, actually. We'll see about that. I would love to burn some copies of MST3K and send them to you. I'd love to get your opinion, since I'm not even sure if you've seen any episodes. I would love to see what you think. Maybe I'll send you like burns of like the worst movies they've ever done, like Red Zone Cuba, which Lindsay can't finish. She hates that. She hates that one. It's so bad. But we'll talk about it. I'd love for you to. I'd love to do another theme week with you. MC Cali 600. Hi Justin. When and how did you start writing a book? And can you get Caprice outside of the USA? If not, can you send me a copy? I'll pay for it, blah, blah, blah. Actually, you can. Mini Koji ordered 2 copies of Caprice and sent, he lives in England, and they sent that to him fine. I'm not sure where you live specifically, but I'm pretty sure Lulu ships out of the U.S. If you try and can't get it, let me know. I'll see what I can do. But I think you're good, unless you live in Somalia. I think they can order to you. But actually, I think shipping to Somalia would be fine. It's just there's no addresses in Somalia. It's kind of a clusterfuck with borders. But I'm getting off topic. The answer is yes. They can probably send it to you. Let's see. And let's see.
You forgot the first part of the question.
Oh, well, when did I start writing? Thank you. And I knew I was forgetting something. All right. I started writing. I started writing like back in high school. Really, it was part of a drama school project where we all had to write a play, and I thought I wrote pretty good for a high school kid. I was a little surprised, and I decided to take my hand at. I wanted to write some more plays, but my imagination was bigger than one story that had to take place on a stage. So I thought, I love comic books, when I start doing that, and that kind of got me going. And that's when I created the Red Knight, and then I went off to like create some other things here and there. And the problem with writing comics is, especially when it's just you have to find an artist, and that's the biggest bitch of all, is finding somebody you can work with. That's when my novel came about, because after like years and years of failing of getting comic book artists, I decided to just do a novel, because when it's a novel, it's just you and your imagination. That's it. That's what you have to work with. And it took me a while to figure that out, because I never wrote prose before, and it can be a little tricky. Writing script is far easier, I think. But I completed I think it's a 100,000 word novel, and I'm actually shipping that around right now to literary agents, and I'm trying to get that really big deal published. And Caprice kind of fell out of the sky. I ran into the filmmakers, and we made this great film, and like sometime last year I thought, I got this short story, it's being made into a film, and I don't have it available for people to see. So that's when I decided to go through Lulu. That's when Lindsay suggested it, because I was going to print it myself and ship it out through either Etsy or my own web page and stuff like that. She said, it's easier if you just do it this way, and I like easy. So that's how I got to Caprice. And now that was so easy and so fulfilling, I've decided to do the Red Knight as a pulp series, and I'll be talking to you guys later this week about ordering Red Knight. It's going to be available very, very soon, and that's pretty much it, I think. This is going to be the end of the first part, and we're going to move on. So, momentarily.